Hey guys, this is episode 105 of Minecraft Down Under. What are we going to be doing today? Well, we're going to be continuing on the Mob Bob farm because she's almost complete. So last episode we fixed up this area here and we did some test runs and all that good stuff. I showed off a bit of the tunnel here, which is still not complete, by the way. But everything is working okay, which is we did all the tests last, so now we're ready to go. Now, as you can see, I have been working up and down the tower already, like up and down the Mob Bob farm, and she's actually producing sometimes during the nighttime, as you can see here, like one or two mobs will fall off to their death, and it ends up down here, which is good, because we just drained this minecart in the previous episodes. There was nothing in the system, so as you can see, it is actually working, even though it's not meant to be, but that is okay. So I've been doing a bunch of off-camera work. I've obviously taken back the chests back home. I've put this side maintenance door, so we've got maintenance area back here, so we can get access to, you know, the right in the redstone when we want to play around with it without breaking the wall. Up here you got access to the hopper lines, see? I've also installed glass pipe tubes to save on hoppers, so I got a few hoppers back from that. Absolutely fantastic. See, I've been doing a bunch of work trying to get all this finalized pretty much. The same with this side, done the same thing with that side. So, and I've also put in a maintenance ladder. So if we go down here, I've also put in a maintenance ladder that goes all the way up the other leg of the tower. So we have really no reason to keep the other ladder in place any longer. Now I've chosen to use the sea lanterns that we got last episode in the maintenance areas because they look more, you know, maintenance-y. I don't know. I just figured, you know, use sea lanterns in the maintenance area, and we use redstone lamps in the pretty areas where you're meant to hang around. The maintenance area is not meant to look nice. But as you can see, I've done the best job I could for a ladder system here, but this is all maintenance. You probably never use it, especially once we get the portal installed for the actual tower itself. I've already made stop-off. See, we've got a stop-off here. This goes where the hopper lines are, see, for any sort of maintenance. I'm probably going to fix this area up a little bit better later on. And we've got this stop-off here, which, you know, is just down here. There's nothing going to be in here. This is just pretty much for decoration, this two-piece here. But this has got to be removed now, because now we've got the second ladder installed. We no longer need the central ladder, so it's going to look even better with that ladder removed. Now, we're going to be working on the top of the Mob Bob farm today. We're going to put the portal in. We're going to be decorating the room a bit. Put the roof on the main this main area that we're working on this episode. Yeah, we'll see how far we get. But got pretty much there. We're working up there. We got stop-offs everywhere. So I haven't got rid of these chests because I was going to start unloading these chests back to, you know, take them back to base. But then I realized, you know, these have got resources we actually need to actually finish off the farm. Because as you can see, there's little bits and pieces missing on the farm. You'll find bits and pieces missing on the farm. We still got to light up, you know, these areas here. I'm not going to get too close, and there's probably a couple things wrong that I also need to get fixed up. I'm going to sneak back. I don't want anything bad to happen. Alright, so anyway, let's stop talking and actually get some work done. I'm going to quickly grab all this. This is what I've organised earlier on. Don't need the ladders. We can grab the flint and steel, some slabs, which is for the roof, by the way, because we're doing slabs for the roof. Some of those bad boys, and I think that will do to get us started. So let's go back to the ladder here. So, alright, what we'll do is climb up here. Oh, I need wool. And redstone lamps. I've got to find those. I did not bring those over, but I know we definitely have leftovers. Plenty. Look at all this. Leftovers out the bloomin' yazoo. See, look at this, redstone lamps out the yazoo. Absolutely fantastic. And probably a stack of blue wool. So we'll remove that bad boy over there. And we're going to go get this done. So this section up here is going to be pretty basic. We're going to have some shrubs and all that good stuff around. We just got to, it's not really finished at this point in time. So I'm going to put red wool directly in the center here, because this is where you're meant to stand. This is it. Right here, we're in the center of everything. Perfect. This is the 24th block away from the tower. We're standing on the 25th block, so we should be perfectly centered with all the towers to run at maximum speed. The problem is, there's not really a problem. So if any mobs actually survive the drop or spawn down there, which they can't because I've got slabs down there on the bottom pad, they're too far away. They will despawn after, say, a minute or so. So we will not have mobs down there, any of those problems. We might actually get the occasional despawn, how far the distance from where we're standing. We might have the occasional fall drop despawn, which I think they're falling too quick to despawn. They'll go splat, but let's hopefully that's not the case, because we would have to lower this platform down a couple, which would be bad. Oh, it wouldn't be bad. It would just take a metric butt ton of work to do. So let's finish building this one up here. The legs anyway. So the legs. This is where the legs stopped. I think I got that one, but I didn't get all the other three done. So we want to keep the blue wool, which is quite easy. There we go. So because originally I was going to put an elevator in, okay? That was the original plan, but I didn't want to walk over here. To be honest, I wanted to have the portal come up here instead. So the plan really drastically changed quite some bit to the original plan. And I was going to use different colored glass as a different pattern, but then the blue and the cobblestone might be ruined, and see, plans actually changed. This farm probably would look quite a little bit different if I decide to go with the original plan. So what we're going to do for the roof, we're just going to cap it off by putting in pretty much a cobblestone floor first, because as you guys know, sometimes those slabs tend to leak the light levels, play with the light levels quite a little bit. So what we'll end up doing is just slabbing on top of a full block, okay? And we'll be doing that for the roof, because remember, it's not roofed yet. So this should not take long. And then we're probably going to... Does it really matter where the portal's going to sit? That's the next thing I was going to talk about. Where we're going to put the portal. To be honest, it doesn't matter. You choose a side, you put the portal, because that's where you're going to be standing. It doesn't matter where you look at. It's all the same with this farm. Okay? So, putting the portal in, I'm just going to choose a side and put pretty much an average size portal. And then I'm going to build another portal in the nether. I'm going to light this portal up, not go through it. As you guys know the drill about linking portals, I'll end up leaving the link in the description for a portal calculator, which will allow you to calculate where you need to build the portals for them to be linked up. It's quite simple stuff. Very, very simple stuff. If you've been with me for a long period of time, I've done it many times on camera. Quite easy stuff. Anyway, I think I will be back soon, because this is pretty much, one of those tasks that's going to take a little bit to do and a little bit boring work, So I'll be back shortly once I get all this up and installed. Alrighty then, guys, I am back, and as you can see, I've completed the top. We are standing on half slabs currently. Now, if we go over here, I've pretty much come right to the edge here. From there onwards, the light level should be fine, because as you can see, this is the clamp that we did earlier on, but I've gone ahead and put in some light on the clamp itself, so there's no need to cover up the entire clamp, because the light levels should be fine. Now, I think the farm has been running, because it has been a couple of nights since I've been working pretty much up here. So I think the farm has been running. Now I have gone ahead and wrong level. I've gone ahead and already done the other sides. See, look at that. Ooh, the room's coming along nicely. We are not quite done just yet. Not done at all. We're going to put some trimming around, which will look quite nice. Probably put some little chairs and some bushes and all that good stuff. But before we do all that, I'm going to go ahead and just choose a corner. Where's the base? The base is down that way. So let's go ahead and put it facing this way. So we're going to be putting a portal in like this. Just your stock standard old portal here. So let's take it up. There we go. Bob's your uncle. And that's done. I'm not going to light it yet because I've got to take down the coordinates and use the portal calculator and all that good stuff. But that's later on. But there you go. That's where the portal's going to sit. This is where we're going to stand. So right now, it actually should be functioning. I don't think we can see... No, I don't, because it's been a couple of nights, and I know mobs have been spawning. They have to be spawning. The only place they can actually spawn is in the towers. And even though there is no roof, it's dark enough. It's dark enough outside that they should be spawning. So even if standing here, you probably find it will be working, but it's just too far away to even see anything, which is a shame. Oh, did you guys just see that? It would be cool if we could see it from here. It doesn't matter. All right. Moving on. So, I'm going to grab some stairs and we're going to grab some... Oh, I've got the bushes on me and some logs, which is good. We're going to go downstairs and quickly make up some stair blocks. So, just got to be careful. And we'll throw some stair blocks. Oh, fail data, fail. Make a bunch of stair blocks up, because trust me, doing the corners it's gonna make the room look a lot nicer. Hopefully the blue breaks it up just enough, and the green as well. So yeah, all right, that will do for now. That will absolutely do fine. We don't need the obsidian and the light for now. So let's go ahead and get back up there and finish off the corners here, and then we're gonna go ahead and put the we're going to put the little chairs in, and then we're probably going to go back to base to find, too far, to make some red wool, because I really want that red in the middle. I know it's going to look weird, but that, it just represents being, hey, this is where you're meant to stand for activation of the entire farm at maximum speed. So what we'll do, we're going to have to jump for this. Holy smokes, I didn't even see there's a bloomin' hole in the corner right here. That's bloomin' dangerous, crikey. Oh, I thought I was doomed then. That gut feeling, oh, crikey. It doesn't look like much now, but trust me, once we get all the way around the room, which shouldn't take long at all, it should really make this room start to look quite nice. Ziggy zaggy. Oh, crikey. We might run out of stairs more quicker than I thought, which is not good. So yeah, we're probably definitely going to see a showcase for this very, very soon, because all we got to do is I'm gonna probably do scaffolding and start deconstructing everything and put the roof on. That's pretty much all I got to do, and fix some of the nooks and stuff, because I know some of the wings have missing wool, and yeah, that's what I mean, just by fixing the little problems. Ow, crikey, where did you come from? Really? How did you just spawn right next to me? See, look at that. That's already looking way gorgeous with the outline like that. Absolutely gorgeous. So, I'm kind of nervous to see the output of this farm once the roof is on and the sides are lit up, because I know there is dark spots in the sides. We just got to find everything that's wrong with it and just improve it. So, we should be able to do that. This farm's been... I've spent, hundreds of hours on this farm already. The sheer size of it is just amazing. I know it's not meant to be build big or go home, but at least we have one monumental farm for this series. There we go. Here's the Mob Farm. A mob farm powered by slimes. I think I'm going to use that for the opener of the showcase video. It's a mob farm powered by slimes. They're going to go, what? Especially the people that don't watch my Let's Play series and just watch Showcase. They're going to not know what's going on. And Bob's your uncle. There. Done the entire room. Oh, yeah. See, with just doing the simple thing like that on the corners, it starts to look like a room really quickly. And I betcha if we put in between, I would say here and here, and see, putting some green in the room, this possibly could make it pop even better. Now, I've got my axe, so I can't get flamed for that. There we go. Done. And this side, oh, crikey, where did I put that? On this side here, both sides. I should just go around putting the wood on everything first. Because this is meant to be like the lobby. This is where you stand AFK, but I've got to make it safer. It looks like I've got to find where I went wrong with the light levels, because we just had a zombie randomly spawn right next to me. How BS is that? That is just crazy BS. Alright. Oh. And yeah. Oh, I've got to make some trapdoors as well to put on the sides to make it look even better. That's okay. That is our maintenance area. All the way around. And we can stand back and have a... Ooh. Apple just popped out of that bush. Okay, this corner. Oh yeah, see, the simple task of just adding a few shrubs around, absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so what else do we need? I'm going to craft... Oh, get rid of that apple. I'm going to go down and craft some of... We're going to craft some stairs, wood stairs, to make into little benches. So there we go. 40 probably a little bit too overkill there, and trying to get rid of that. Trying to eat some chicken. This is coming along good. We are real close. So if we do this, so we turn it like that, turn it like that. Look at that. Now we're adding a little bit more colour. See, we're trying to break up some of this cobblestone. I know it is a metric butt-ton of cobblestone, but cobblestone is actually the cheapest resources. And could you imagine building this structure out of stone brick? Holy smokes. I suppose as long as you silk touch, it is very, very possible. But I don't know. It was the cheapest resource to go for. That's exactly why. Use the blue to make it pop. And that's what happened. But now we obviously got too much cobblestone and not enough other colours, which we are trying to, as I said, break up a little bit here. Alright, we're just going around putting little chairs in. Jungle, that's done. Oh yeah, see, look at this. It is absolutely coming along perfectly. So what we'll do is we'll replace the shovel, place the sword, and we'll put in a lamp. We'll put in a lamp on the sides of the portal. So what we'll do is try, if we can, there we go, put a lamp here to make the portal glow a little bit better. And here as well, which I don't know why I just did that. I could have just done it with a redstone block. Plop. There we go. And really, that's it. That's all I wanted to do. But I need the red wool. That's got to sit in the center. So we could change this where we're standing out of different colored glass. It might make the room just pop even better. I don't want to put carpeting because I like the view. Yeah, the carpet. There's no go on carpet. This room would look way better with carpet. Maybe we could do ceiling lamps. Well, that's not really a concern. All right. So what I'm going to do is run home, make some. I'm going to put some of this away, and I'm going to make up some red wool to go in here. Oh, and we can check if the farm has been going too. I really want to do that. I know it has to be working. It has to be. Seriously, at night time, this, especially standing in where you're meant to be standing, this thing, at least a couple of stacks of bones by now. Gotta be. Let's go down and find out. Alright. Better put a sword on just in case. So, we go all the way down. Oh, we need a fast drop. If I'm going to be using like this maintenance ladder, I think a fast drop down might be in order. Because this is painful. Yeah, but then again, I'll be always using a portal once it's up, because you just walk through the spawn portal and you'll be pretty much straight away be able to walk straight through the portal to get up here. So the distance will be like, what, 20, 30 blocks? Not even that. So it's not a huge concern. Are we nearly there yet? Yes, we are. And this ladder goes all the way up. I've got to put a trapdoor on the top too to make it look a little bit better, which I'll pick up back at spawn. I just really want to see what we got in the loot chest just from working up that where we're meant to be. So open this up. What do we got? Holy smokes! That there is awesome. We were just there for a couple of nights. The roof is not even on. That is amazing. This thing is gonna produce. Absolutely produce. Holy, look at that. Can you believe that? This was empty. Well, not really empty. It had a couple of things in it, but look at that. That was just from working up there. No roof. Huh. Only the night time, so technically it's been running for what, 10 minutes? Yeah, no. Well, yeah, give or take. Alright, I'm going to go get some wool. That's just amazing. I'm shocked. I really expected just a couple of stacks of bones or something. There's like nearly the entire bloomin' minecart chest is full. That's amazing. I cannot wait. Alrighty then, guys, I am back. So what I've gone ahead and done is I've already placed the red wool. I've already done that, but I grabbed the coordinates for the portal and entered it in the portal calculator, and I lit the portal at the Mob Bob farm. Didn't go through, went back through, obviously, my main portal here, and pretty much it told me to build the portal, I think it was like right here, which is obviously not good. So I've moved it over a couple of blocks. It shouldn't affect it too much. Like, I'm pretty sure it'll all stay connected just the way, but we're just sort of scooting it over a couple of blocks, hoping, crossing my fingers, it all connects up pretty well, because you guys should know, you know, I've had portal problems before, so, you know, crikey, you can have all sorts of problems with this. So anyway, let's just go for it. So we've lit the portal. Hopefully we end up at the Mob Bob farm once again. If not, well, we're in big trouble. Nope. Oh, the Mob Bob farm. It's fantastic. Yes. Check it out. See, I put the red wool where you meant to stand, and the portal looks like has linked up perfectly. We'll go back through the other side to test it. You know, it could be a bit funny when going back through. So, pop. Nope. It looks like it has connected nicely. So, look, literally, going from the base, which should be this portal, going from the base back to the Mob Bob farm is going to be relatively really quick now. See? Absolutely fantastic. Base, straight back through, just making sure everything connected up nicely, which it looked like it did just fine. See? Absolutely fantastic. So we can just quickly get up here. That is going to be so much easier going back and forth to the Mob Bob farm anyway. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, it's peeing down rain outside right now. Okay, so red wool's in. I got all that done. I went ahead and got all that done, so that's fantastic. Let's go ahead and go downstairs. There's not much left to do now. Not much left to do at all. I'm going to actually start putting... I'm going to start fixing up some of the nicks and I'm going to start deconstructing things, I think, and start fixing up any... Oh, crikey. I guess I'm not going up that ladder. Do I have any other ladders? No. I'm going to start fixing up any problems on the farm, I think. I'm going to get rid of the ladders on the side. I'm going to get rid of all this. I'm going to start lighting up around it. And I've got to put torches in the main cylinder itself, because on top of the lights itself, they can spawn. So I've got a little bit of work to do, but I think I'll do all that off camera. That's all prep work for the big reveal for the showcase. So yeah, not much to go at all. I'm not going to pop the roof on. I was going to pop the roof on the farms, but yeah, I'm not going to do that. I think I'm just going to start hunting down what's left, what problems, because I know for a fact there's a few wool problems. But as I said, whoa, holy smokes, that scared the blooming holy crikey. Okay, so yeah, as I said, what we got to do is before we seal the lids on, what we ought to end up doing is see I just place a torch on every one of these. Place a torch so they can't spawn. Also, place a torch in here, and then we go ahead and seal it up. So what I need to do is literally break through here and literally go in the walls and put torches in here, and probably scaffold up as well. I've got to do 2 birds with 1 stone, so it's going to take a little while to do that, but that's, as I said, prep work for the main showcase. Oh crikey, a little bit crazy far then. Oh crikey. And fix up any wall that I see that's broken, because I know there's a few bits and pieces we're missing. Hello, Bob. Yeah, and obviously we've got to deconstruct our way to get bobs up here. I've kept 2 fan bobs. These are actual fan bobs, by the way, so sorry to these 2 bobs that didn't quite make it into the actual these 2. So Computer Pro and Witman, I think Witman, yeah, did not make it to the actual farm itself. These guys were spares. These guys here were spares. Holy smokes, it is raining. Hopefully we get struck by lightning. These were spares just in case something bad happens, and then I could easily just hook up the rail and, you know, replace one, you know, ASAP. That's what they sort of were for at the end of the day. But yeah, no, deconstruct all that and get all the scaffolding back, get all the tracks back from that, and check, obviously, hold shift to watch out for Bob here, and yeah, check anything else that we need to do as well. But I'm confident that we are done. I cannot believe this. This is absolutely awesome. She's yeah, I can't believe this. So anyway, guys, I think we're going to call it here. There's not much more we can do this episode because she is done. I'm quite excited, and I'm going to spend the rest of the afternoon, probably more to be honest, lighting up all these towers and putting the roofs on and getting ready to shoot the, yeah, I'll obviously deconstruct all this and have to run them back and forwards and take all this home, but that's not a problem. That is not a problem. Alright guys, thanks for watching episode 105 of Minecraft Down Under, and I'll catch yous all later.